Welcome, my peace, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It would be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peace, my peoples. Let's talk about Black Ink Crew Chicago, season 3, episode 17. Like, it started, the ending of the show was just so sad and so heartbreaking and so heartfelt that I was like almost in tears. It was just so sad to see this happen, to see that young woman go. Like, the voices in her head, the depression and everything, just, you know, couldn't see another other way but just, and she's young. I don't even think she's 22 or 23. And it's just so sad. It hurts. Sometimes you think that you got the world on your shoulders, you're carrying the world on your back. Is you against the world, against all odds and all that other good stuff. And it's just like, and then you turn around and you hear someone with something like this going on in their family. It doesn't even compare to what you think, because you, or what you're going through, because once you dead and gone, there's no, you not coming back from that. It's over, it's done, it's finito. It's no, I wish I coulda, shoulda, dida, woulda, dida. It's over. You can't change it, and it's just like a done deal, which hurts so much because that's going to be pain forever for especially Don. Like, Don is already trying to, he has so many odds against him that he's been trying so hard for a couple of years now, 3 years. You see him transform and trying to do better, trying to be a good father, a good husband, and and support both of his families. He got two families, really. You know what I mean? And then just dedicating his life trying to make himself better, even going to church, even though it seemed like, oh, it was scripted. But you know what? Maybe something seeped into his soul. You know what I mean? His soul. And just to see, like, every time you turn around, there's something going on with the cast members losing somebody that they love. And Don and Four has faced a lot of tragic things in their life. It's like, damn, it's just mad sad, yo. So let's talk about Black Ink Crew. Let's get to, everyone's in the shop, they're talking, and basically, Van is just, he's just there, and they're talking about the cat situation, because we're finishing off with Ryan arguing with Cat from the last episode, where he's upset, he's mad, he's taking off. He doesn't want Katrina in the shop. He does not want Cat in the shop, period. He don't want her there. She is finito to him. And she's not, and Don was like, yo, I'm not hearing that. Cat is staying here. This is Nine Meg. This is, Cat is going to be here. Ryan is not going to bully Cat out this shop. That's not happening. That's not going down long as I'm here. He's trying to bully her. Then Charmaine, she jumps in and she's like, you know what? He made his bet, so he might as well lie in it. And so basically, she said, and Charmaine was like, I don't care if I lose my job or not. I don't care if my job is on the line from what I'm saying, but it's not going to even go down like that. I'm just like, damn. And so Van was like, Ryan's gonna have to come see me, because this ain't going down like that. She's been here from the beginning. She's been here from the start. You know what I mean? And he's like, he's not trying to hear it. He's not letting this fly. And so we get to Four. Four is in his house, his new penthouse house. It's so nice. It's a beautiful luxury apartment or condo. And he has his dog inside the Range Rover, just riding around the dog in the Range Rover. It looks cute, looks nice, and he's having a good time or whatever. And then Nikki comes downstairs. He's looking at baby apps, and then the baby app was, Nikki and Four and a white baby. Nikki was like, how does that happen? How do, like, that don't match? So he's still trying to talk her into like having a baby. He wants a little seed. She was like, my body's snatched. I'm not trying to mess that up right now. And no, I don't think Nikki should have a baby right now, because she do have some issues with abandonment issues that she, told VH1 when she did a little behind the scene thing, and how she was abandoned, now how her family's coming back. So she needs to work on that before she can have a child by Four. And it seems like they both complement each other, even though Nikki gets on my last bottom nerve. But maybe there's something between Nikki and Four that keeps them together, because she's strong when he's weak, he's strong when she's weak. And they just had a petty argument about the baby apps and things like that. And then Four, he got upset because she was talking about having a lingerie party, and he was like, oh, I'm not gonna be feeling that you around here with that lingerie and all the other stuff. I'm gonna be, and he was getting mad. So he was actually basically imitating, Nikki when she gets upset over nothing. And so she was like, we can't have a lingerie party if we have babies around here. So and she was like, you know what? Don't get mad. Like, we could just go right upstairs to the bedroom. So you could see where he flies off the handle too, but maybe it's not caught on camera as much as Nikki behavior is caught on camera, because they do have some issues from their childhood. especially his father not being around, his father dying, him chasing, trying to find out his father and things like that. So we'll see how that goes between them two. They might even be, she might be pregnant now, who knows. And so we get, Don, he goes to pick up his daughter. He shows up in his brand new SUV Benz, and there's people in the window from the shop where his girlfriend works, or maybe her mom owns the shop or whatever, Whitney. And it was like, oh, look at Don, he's here. He pulled up in a brand new truck. And that was it. That was all that had to be said, was he pulled up in a brand new truck. She was going to be in her feelings. She's probably struggling. She probably wished that she was actually Ashley. You know what I mean? And probably feeling like, you know what? Who knows what kind of car she's driving? And she's not driving a car at all. And she's struggling, and she's working with this one child and trying to do it by herself, while Ashley is actually married to Dawn, and he's actually can provide for her, and he's taking care of her, making sure that she's living well, or at least better than what his other baby mother is living. And so she was upset. So he walks in the shop. He was like, hey, what's up? She was like, how can I help you? So when she said, how can I help you? It was a done deal. She was like, no, we need to listen. We need to talk, because you're not consistent when you come to pick up your child and all this other stuff. And she was like, it's hard for me to be a single woman and doing it all by myself. And you don't even say anything to me. He was like, yeah, don't I tell you sometimes that you do a good job, that you do a good job, you do take care of the child. I do tell you that randomly. And she was like, yeah, you got a new truck. And that was it. Boom. So that was it. She was jealous. She was upset. And she was probably thinking, maybe a couple of thousand could have went to me and our child. You know what I mean? I guess, the child. And or whatever living conditions that they have going on, that maybe instead of buying a brand new truck, maybe you could have spend some money over here. Maybe the child need a new bedroom set. Maybe the child needs to be in private school, because we have seen, Don going around shopping for, Ashley, buying all this organic stroll and buying all this expensive stuff, but we haven't seen him buy any expensive things for his daughter. But he probably does, but it's just not shown on camera. So they go back and forth. The grandma jumps in, was like, you guys can't be arguing, you're making your daughter cry. And then she goes, daddy, you've been bad. And that's like a bad thing when a child knows to say to daddy, you've been bad. Like, how does she know daddy been bad? Daddy's been picking her consistently. So now that mom is yelling at dad, so dad is bad. That's a horrible thing to see when a kid is inside of an argument of parents, where the mom is telling the child, daddy's a bad daddy. Like, come on. Or the aunts or the cousins or the consumers or the customers inside the hair salon saying some shit like that. Because when do a kid say, daddy, you bad? Kids usually have respect for their fathers. I can say, growing up until today, my mother has never said anything negative about my father. It's always been good. So Don was like, okay, I see what this is about. So Don is leaving, and then she the baby mother kind of felt some type of way about it, if it's actually a true scene, but it seems like it's a true scene or whatever. So the daughter comes running out, give daddy a hug. At least I give her accolades for that, for actually having a daughter to at least hug daddy and say goodbye. So that was cool with that. So I was like, damn, Don, you should have known. You should have pulled up in your old car. That she was going to be jealous, especially if you're only paying like $125 a month, or I don't know how much you're paying a month for child support. And then you see this brand new Benz, she's just like, yo, what about me? What about our child? What about our seed? That's how she's feeling. So then we move on from that. And then, we get, Don, Van, he comes to the shop, and he was like, and he brings Kat with him, and Kat shows up to the shop, and Charmaine and Daniel's like, oh, what are you doing here? And so, Van is like, I got a very good opportunity for Kat and myself. We're gonna have Trayvon's father come in. He's gonna get a tattoo. He lost his son, unjustly killed. And then also there's another father that's gonna come in, and his son was also unjustly killed. I don't know how, but basically both fathers are gonna get a tattoo, and Kat's gonna do one, and Van is going to tattoo Trayvon's father, and he gets a really nice tattoo with the Egyptian like head wrap, the head mask or whatever, with the face in the middle, of ancient times, like he's a king or whatever. And tell me Trayvon Martin's father don't look like Isaac Hayes. He looks just like Isaac Hayes. And so Don was like, I brought her to the shop, and Kat was like, you know what, I'm not gonna leave Nine Meg. I've been here from the beginning too as well. And she's like, I'm not gonna miss out on the opportunity because of Ryan. I can work here, whatever. Blase and the third. They do the tattoos. They both do a phenomenal job on the tattoos. They do a wonderful job on the tattoos. I was like, whoa, that shit was crazy. Like I thought they was gonna have some second thoughts about doing a tattoo for someone that had lost somebody, especially with like a face or anything like that, because of what happened to Four when he tattooed that lady. And she goes, that don't look like my son. That don't look nothing like my son. I don't know who that man is. I was like, yo, that was the funniest. It wasn't funny, but it was funny. And so then we also get Don. He meets up with Ashley. They're having ice cream with their son. And Don, Ashley was like, so where's your daughter at? And he was like, yo, I didn't even want to tell you about this, but, my baby mama's acting up. She didn't let me take the baby because she kind of got upset because I had the Benz truck. And it's just so stressful. So I don't know if I'm going to see it. So basically, I'm going to take it to court. And this is when Ashley jumps in and was like, nah, don't do that. Hold on. And Don was like, what? You don't want me to take her to court? Ashley was like, nah. You know why Ashley said nah? Because if you go to court for visitation, right, she's probably going to ask for more child support or put you on child support. And that'll be more money coming out of Ashley's pocket. So she's going to make sure she keeps that money in the pocket. so anyways, after that, Ashley's like, no, I understand how she feels, because she is single and she's by herself and she's doing it. So I can understand her pain. I know where she's coming from. Don, don't do this. And it was very nice and mature. Actually saying, actually being like humane and human towards people and being nice and actually showing a caring side of herself. And Don did appreciate that. So he was just like, thank you so much, because he thought that he needed somebody to correct him, to say, no, just wait it out. Maybe you can talk and work it out. Don't bring it to the courts. Don't put the government involved in your business, because once the government gets involved, they ain't gonna never leave. There's always gonna be trials and tribulations with the court system. So hopefully everything goes smooth. Don is able to get his baby mama Hoopty to bring that daughter around, or no, because she already got a car. Pay her a car insurance or something. So I bet car insurance is maybe expensive out there in Chicago. I don't know. So that was cool. It was really nice to see that. But really, Trayvon Martin's father looked like Isaac Hayes, for real, for real. And so then we get to, Charmaine. She's at her apartment. She's chilling with, her boyfriend. And basically he's telling her that he has a project that he think that he's going to take place of, and it's in Africa, and he's going to be gone for 6 months. And then she was like, how come you didn't tell me this? I tell you when I'm doing serious things. He was like, yo, chill out, fall back, know your role, slow your roll. It almost seems like either he was acting or he is getting tired of Charmaine or whatever, because not too long ago, like Charmaine said, he was getting mad at her because she was working too much. And he was like, yo, you need to tell me what's real. I'm going to pack my bags and bounce. Let me know so I can get up out of here. I'll leave this apartment or whatever. So that must be Charmaine's apartment. He's living with Charmaine, or both of their names is on the lease. I'm not sure. One person name, the way he said he'll pack up and bounce last time. So I'm thinking it's Charmaine's name on the lease. So I'm like, I don't know. And she was like, she got to do whatever she got to do to keep her man to stay in the house or stay in Chicago. She don't want him to leave. But he's like, yo, I got to go get this bag. Would you trust your man to go to Africa for 6 months? It all depends. It all depends on how our relationship is, because Africa's a whole different country. Whatever he does in Africa gonna stay in Africa, unless the woman unless the woman he's doing it with, she got a cell phone and cameras and she sent it to you. Charmaine, she got Instagram, or she knows who actually he is. I don't know. It all depends on how the level of trust in our relationship and how much I trust him and how our relationship is. But if I have that trust and I have that love, and I'm always confident, so I would be cool. But it all depends, because if it's just a fresh relationship, it's not that serious, then I would be like, go anyway. But I would probably be moving on too as well, or keeping that door open for somebody else, because I don't really know, because our relationship is not that stable, and you're going away for 6 months. So anyways, he's out. We don't know if he's actually going to leave yet, but he's saying that he wants to bounce. He's saying that he wants to leave and he wants to get that bag because it's a great opportunity, and he's an engineer. So he's probably going to do some wonderful project that probably will help a lot of people in Africa. That's what I think. I'm not sure. But we'll see how that goes. I'm like, yo, he's leaving already. Then all the girls get together, they go shopping. But what's her name is not there. Cobra, she's not invited to the lingerie party. Why did they leave Cobra out? So, anyways, they getting ready to get ready for Nikki's party. All the ladies are there, but Steph, I didn't see Ashley. Ashley might have been there, but Nikki was like, I invited Kat. So her and Kat are cool now. So sometimes you got to figure out which part of that picture makes me so sad. It makes me want to cry. Look how beautiful his sister is, how young she is. Like, damn. Sometimes people just can't get a break. So back to the lingerie shop, they're trying out lingerie and all this other good stuff. These are the women that was hovering over the little baby. So they're trying on lingerie. Lily shows up, but she's in Junior's truck, and it was like, yo, why you got Junior's truck? She was like, I was at the shop, so she's riding around using Junior's car. Production asks her, producers ask, Lily, what have you been doing in Junior's car? Hopefully we'll find out. She was like, you don't want to know. So she's probably been driving, Plug around. He's probably been dropping off weed sales. She's probably had sex with Plug and Junior's car. Junior is crazy. He likes that Lily, like he said, when he sees it, he wants to fall out. So he's in it. Kat is checking out Lily at the shop. At the lingerie shop, and Lily is checking out Kat too as well. I was telling you guys, my peeps, in the video part 2 of Cabo, the way that Lily sat in Kat's lap and the way they was looking at each other, and how she dissed Junior, ran over there to Kat, that they were gonna hook up, and I just knew it. And they did hook up. So this episode supposedly. So Lily was like, I ain't telling them my business. I'm gonna try to keep it professional. There's nothing professional about you, Lily. So anyways, they try on the outfits. Then we get Charmaine. She goes to buy rings or whatever because she wants to get a ring for her boyfriend. Basically, she's gonna propose to him, hoping that he would stay. I think she don't think that he would have said yes. Kat and Danielle are wet. Charmaine, and they believe it's not a good idea. It's not a good look. She shouldn't do it. It's too soon. Let him go. That's more fishing to see. You can find somebody else. But Charmaine was like, my baby's rich. He's smart. He makes a lot of money, and he's gonna buy me a better ring than I buy myself. Buy for him because he's gonna try to updo me because he got the money. So we'll see what happens with that situation. So now it's time for now we get back to the shop. Ryan walks in the shop and he's cussing, and he was like, yo, I don't know why Kat's in the shop. I gotta find out through Instagram that she's in the shop. That's not right. I told you I didn't want her in here. Don was like, yo, she's been in this chair forever. She's gonna tattoo here. She's gonna tattoo here. She's been here when NYMEC first started and all this other stuff. Then Charmaine jumped in and was like, yeah, you can't just throw Kat out like that because you guys having some personal situation, because your situation at home is messed up, and she's been here when NYMAG begun. And so Ryan was like, I don't care, you don't understand. It's messing up my situation. It's messing up my family. And Ryan was like, yo, when he went into his confession, he was like, yo, I ain't gonna try to let I ain't gonna try to let Kat mess up my real family. So what you trying to say? So all this family stuff that you saying ain't true? I thought they was your real family, Ryan. Why you say they ain't your real family? I'm like, Ryan, why would you say that? So he's saying that they ain't his real family. They're just work family, basically. That's what's really going on. And so, and so then Don was like, Van was like, nah, this is not happening. This is not going down. She's going to be here. And I don't care what you have going on. We want her here at the shop, and she's going to be at the shop. And then Ryan was like, no, there's no way. I'm calling the shot. She's not going to be here. I don't want her tattooing the shop. She already messed up. She shouldn't even want to be here. She shouldn't even want to work here. Van is like, where else would she tattoo at? So then, Van pushes, Four out the way because Four is trying to hold him back. And then all we saw was like a swing and the camera's cut off because we know that, Don is on probation and he'll be violated if he's shown being violent or attacking somebody on camera. That's a good way to get violated. He'll end up like Meek Mills. And so then, Ryan was like, nah, I don't want her here. I don't care what you say. Ryan was like, no, it's done deal. It's not going to mess up our family. And basically, Danielle and Charmaine called it like he doesn't, and Ryan said it himself, Rachel is not going to be happy with having, Kat in the shop because he had sex with her and it was messing around messing around behind her back, and plus, she's not gonna feel comfortable. Well, I guess Rachel's gonna have to get over it, and you're gonna have to get over it because Don messed with Charmaine, and Ashley let Don work there at the shop. And Nikki doesn't have a problem with Kat being at the shop, but Ryan is not having it. He does not want her back at the shop. I think he's even more mad that she blew up his spot, that she told everybody, and that way that she did tell everybody, that she exposed it on TV, and now he can't keep the secret anymore, even though he said he owned up to what he did. Because Charmaine was telling him, you need to own up to what you did. He goes like, yeah, I am owning up what I did, but now I got to take care of business. I can't have her around because that's going to mess up my family. And Ryan, you took off your cast last episode. Why are you still not tattooing in the shop? Are you still incubating in the house with Rachel, trying to smooth her and cuddle her up about the situation? It's just like, yo, if Kat is bringing money in the shop, everybody else done slept with Kat, so it is what it is. I personally, if somebody blew up my spot like that, I wouldn't want them around me, even though I was wrong in a situation. I shouldn't have did what I did, but the way that you put the information out there, and you knew it was going to destroy some things, and what did you get out of it? How do you feel better about the situation? So I would probably not want that person there, but then my business head would kick in, and if I can comfort my partner, let them know that I made a mistake, and you're going to really have to trust me now. You know what I mean? Because she could not be there at the shop, but he could sleep with somebody else, or he can meet her somewhere else. But I think it's more of a convenient, where it would be more temptation for her to be there at the shop. I guess that's what Rachel was thinking or whatever. But today money is scarce. Today a lot of people are struggling, so I don't know if Kat can bring the money. And plus, Kat can't really go back to LA. She got that unless she gets cheaper rent. So anyways, we get to the party. The party looks lit at four at Nikki's house. There they go, right there. It looks lit. King and queen chilling, whatever. Crazy king and queen, dysfunctional queen and king. So anyways, the party's lit. Everybody's in their lingerie. They look good. Don is cracking on. Junior said he looks like Ching Chong in his suit. Ching Chong, whatever, the guy, the Spanish guys, Mexican guys that smoke weed all the time, the bongs, and he was like, it looks like he has on a wool robe, and he was like, yo, I know he's musty under there. So Junior goes outside to talk to, Junior just goes outside to get some air. Lily comes over there, and she was like, and he was like, oh, that's what you wear, so you went all out. Oh, and she was like, what you mean about what I'm wearing? He was like, nah. He was like, why am I supposed to wear this? Nah, I was trying to give you a compliment to tell you look nice. And she was like, oh, you stupid, you dumb, or whatever. He was like, yo, I'm done. Junior, we're tired of hearing that you done. You are a side piece. You are Lily's puppet. And so Lily was like, when Lily picks fights with Junior, it's because she wants to have a reason to go cheat on him or do something hurtful, because she wants to test his love. She's forever testing his love. And so anyway, she leaves. She goes over there and she's drinking with Kat. So then we get to Charmaine. Charmaine is drunk, falling over, getting everybody's attention, and she proposed to her boyfriend, and he said no. He goes, not right now. He was like, I supposed to do that in a man, but right now this ain't going down. This ain't happening. He's like, this ain't happening. And then Kat and Danielle felt so bad for Charmaine, and so they act like, oh, it was a joke, it was a prank or whatever, and they get Charmaine up and says Charmaine's boyfriend's name, so it's all good. And then you turn around, Lily and Kat now are toasted, they're kissing, they making out, and everybody's like, damn, everybody loves Kat, because everybody be getting that kitty cat from Kat. And so, but Kat is kind of wrong, right? Again, like, she's messing around with, even though she's not that tight with Junior, she knows Junior is messing with Lily from the shop and from what happened in Cabo, that they still kind of messing around. They still kind of together. They still doing their thing, and she knows this. And for her to make out with Lily and then go home with Lily and have sex with Lily, that's kind of messed up. So it just shows you how trifling that she is. So it's like, damn, what did you get out of snitching on or exposing, Ryan? Then you turn around and you mess with Lily, and Lily's messing with Junior, and then she has her man plugged. So why are you spreading yourself so thin? Why don't you have any values in who you sleep with, that you don't sleep with people that are attached, especially attached attached to other people in the workplace, even though they're wrong for doing the same thing. But why put yourself in that situation? You had that where, even though you started off with 4 first or whatever, but that situation went left. Now you got the situation with Ryan, and now it's gonna be some, Junior might not say nothing to Kat about the situation. He might not, but it seems like it's bad. But also we got Don. Don was like, yo, we ain't even gonna talk about Ryan and Kat's situation because, we'll wait till a better time to tell Kat that she's banned from the shop. So I was like, whoa. But anyways, I want to say rest in peace and healing to Don and his family, man, for losing his sister. Like, it was kind of hard to get through the episode. It was because it's really sad. It's really tragic. A young, beautiful African American woman graduated from, I think, high school or college, and she felt there was no other way but to take her life, and she was found in a river. That's a lonely, cold type of death. Like, if she ever wanted to stop or turn around, she couldn't stop what she jumped. So it's just like, damn, them voices, them demons, all that crazy shit. Sometimes medication don't work. It's just real sad. Peace. I'm out. One love. R.I.P. to Don's sister.